Hey everyone, welcome to Lewis Digital Media Online. My name's Kelly Lewis and I'm here today to explain the LDM cross-table Blackball pool rules format that we've come up with over the last couple of weeks. We've managed to successfully test it. We've run a couple of money matches which we've also live streamed. The good thing about this format is you just need Facebook Messenger video or Skype. As long as you can see your opponent's table, see what they're doing, they can see what you're doing, you can play a version of Blackball pool rules, which the feedback we've had has been really good, and so we're trying to extend the reach and share it with as many people as possible so they can try it out for themselves. So if I go straight into the setup, so the setup is obviously two tables, one player per table, so remotely. The idea is that you video link via phone, tablet or PC using Facebook Messenger video or Skype. The ball setup is as per normal Blackball rules. You obviously need to determine the player in, and both players will actually break. Okay, so the break, player in. If either player pots the black, only they re-rack and re-break, as per normal Blackball rules. If player in breaks dry, then their turn is over. If player in fouls, their turn is over, and the oncoming player has, a free ball, 2 shots, etc. If player in pots from a legal break, they continue until they miss or dish. So player waiting. So the player waiting cannot foul. They're simply just setting their scenario for when it's their visit. If they go in off, all that results in is the white ball will be placed behind the line on their first visit. If they pot the black, obviously they must re-rack and break again. You must also wait for the outcome of player in's visit, and if player in misses, you're now on your first visit. It's an open table. If player in fouls, then obviously you have a free ball, you have your 2 shots, etc. But obviously it's still an open table for your first visit. That's a point that I need to make for even if player in breaks dry or goes in off, and then the player waiting comes in for their first visit. If they miss and it goes back to the player in, they're on their first visit still. So the break isn't actually classed as a visit. So continuing the play. So from the second visit onwards, players must play the colour with the most remaining balls left on the table. If it's an equal number of reds and yellows, the player must nominate out loud. All other Blackball rules are applied to your visit. If you foul on your table, your opponent has a free ball or 2 shots on theirs. Obviously if you pot the black in the middle of a frame, that's loss of frame. Yeah, and finally winning. So the player who successfully clears the correct colour and the black on their visit is the frame winner. So if you're player in, you break, you dish, you win the frame. It's as simple as that. If you miss, player waiting is in. If you pot all the reds and you get down to the black and you rattle it, play passes to player waiting. They have a few shots. Play passes back to you. You have to go for the colour that's on the most balls on the table. that you can get quite tactical. The idea of obviously having the video feed is so you can see what each player's up to. You can have a look at their table. You can see what colour they're going to be on next. You can see if they've got balls tied up. That could make you think of a different tactical edge on your table. So yeah, I hope you enjoy these and get to test them out. We've started up a LDM XT Rules group if you fancy joining, fancy getting involved. We're looking at running some tournaments and maybe some leagues for as long as lockdown continues. The rules sheet can be found on Lewis Digital Media Facebook page. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.